I'm Dr. Rajani, and today we're talking about the 6 most common mistakes people make with face oils. The inexpensive face oils that can give you beautiful glow and radiance. Can you use them? Yes, you can. You can be very successful using very inexpensive plant oils on your face and see wonderful results if you do it correctly. In fact, I find it pretty fun. It's fun to experiment. Of course, you can get glowing skin as a nice side effect. I'm going to place in the show more, the more info section below this video, the links of the oils that I like, the exact ones. And at the end of the video, I'll provide you a link so you can see exactly what oils I like to use where, and you compare with your notes. Many of you are already using oils in your skincare. Note here, I'm talking about whole carrier oils, not essential oils. In general, we should not be using straight essential oils on our face as a general rule. They are a mixture of natural, volatile, and aromatic compounds, whereas the ones I'm talking about are the thicker plant oils, the carrier oils made from cold pressing plants, nuts, seeds, or kernels. Number 1 mistake is not getting absorption. So people don't know how to use them to get perfect absorption. People think because they are oils that they absorb perfectly, but they don't always. You need to apply them on wet or moist, damp skin. While they do make the skin soft, they really do. You put them on, they feel soft. You also want them to absorb into the deeper layers. And there's no real way to know that they're not doing it, but how you can ensure that they do it is by applying it to this damp skin. So after you cleanse the area while the skin is still moist, and here would be one, this is kind of what they look like. They often have droppers on them, and they come in bottles about this size, under $10. You see, they're not that expensive. Number 2, people use far too much of an oil. You saw that had a dropper in it. That's for a reason. Oils are extremely concentrated, so you shouldn't put more than 6 to 10 drops on if you're doing full face and neck. And another, well, for body, which oils are great for the body, but you're going to need then a little more to cover the surface area. But think about the size of your hand, maybe 2. That's your hand is 1% of your body's surface area. So if you think of your face as maybe 2 of those, that's 2% body surface area. You're going to use about 6 drops, and then you can apply that to the body. The body, it's less important. You can put a little more on than the face, but really that's all you need, not a lot. You're going to be shocked at just how far those 6 little drops go. They have huge spreadability. Oils just tend to spread, which is a nice property of them. Trust me, you'll have leftover after your face to put where? On the back of your hands and your neck. 2 important areas to rejuvenate. People always come in my office and say, Dr. Raj, what about my hands and neck? It's a dead giveaway to my beautiful face. Hands and neck are the next giveaway. So don't use excessive oil. That can be problematic. And when you have too much, then go to your hands and neck, which you should be treating anyway. Number 3, sun exposure. If you're using oils, especially in the face, you want to be definitely careful with sun, because the oils, they intensify the UV effect on the face or body. One way to avoid the sun damage when using natural oils, apply them differently at different times of the day. So in the morning, consider applying a thin layer to your skin of lighter oils. And at night, you're going to use a thicker oil. Oils that absorb more quickly, jojoba, sunflower, grape seed oil, they'll absorb in about 10 minutes. Now at night, when you aren't exposed to the sun, feel free to apply the thicker oils or oils you're going to use more liberally because you're not getting sun exposure. Use the thicker, less well absorbed oils like coconut oil. That's a thicker one. You'll know you've applied too much to your skin when it's just not absorbing. And there's no need to lather these on. That will not help you. You see that a lot. But extra won't help you. In fact, if you're going to bed at night, dirt and pollutants can gather. So you don't want to use too much. Number 4 mistake that people make is using the wrong oils on your skin. A lot of people will have put coconut oil on their face and say, oh, it just didn't work. I just got breakouts on my skin. I was shining all the time. Coconut oil is known for being really heavy, and it can cause breakouts. It's not the only thing that causes breakouts, because of course bacteria in your skin barrier do play a role, but it can be a contributing factor. Other examples of really heavy oils are avocado. That's a step down from the coconut, but still heavy, and macadamia nut oil or macadamia oil. So if you have a normal to combination skin type, for example, you probably want to go for the lighter, faster absorbing oils like sunflower seed oil, safflower, raspberry, or even hemp seed oil. Number 5 is using rancid oils. Often people travel a lot, or they put their oils aside. When I was doing this video, I had about 25 of them lying around the house. I pulled them out. I put the date on mine. They don't last forever, so I was able to throw a few out. I said, oh, these are about a year old. I threw them out. They do oxidize, and that's not good for your skin. How do you know if they went bad? Smell them. They become rancid. And you can tell by their smell. It's usually sour to the nose, a bit like old butter. Rosehip oil, for example, should smell quite earthy. So if it starts smelling a bit sour, then you know. Color. Oils lose their depth of color as they oxidize. A good oil should look vibrant. A sign that it's expired would be a more pale color. Next is texture. Oils rich in polyunsaturated fats, they're very popular as face oils. They feel light and velvety. Polyunsaturated fats, however, they're much more likely to oxidize. So be sure to keep a close eye on ones such as hemp and safflower oil, as they can expire faster. Next, you just keep it in a cool place. I mean, out of direct sunlight in a cool place, and they last well over a year in my opinion, but keep an eye on them. They're all different. Remember, these have no preservatives. These are pure oils. We like that. There's no dyes, there's no fragrances, and that's what we like about them. Number 6 is not hydrating your skin enough before using the plant oils. We talk about applying oils to damp skin, but here's the next pro tip. It's a very common misconception that the oils are going to hydrate your skin. Oils keep the moisture locked into your skin, but if you didn't have enough moisture in your skin to start, then using the oils is going to have very little effect on your skin hydration. So what you need to do before you use an oil is to use a humectant. Humectants pull water into your skin. You might hear water loving, hydrophilic. That's what people toss around when they're talking about this ingredient category. And that's because the humectants actually bond to water. This bond allows the ingredients to travel with water as it gets absorbed into the skin cells. Within this class of water-loving players are, you'll know, hyaluronic acid, glycerin, aloe vera. There are loads of options when it comes to humectants. One choice that people often use, my patients say, is they put a little vegetable glycerin on because it's very easy to obtain, inexpensive, easy to use, and you can use it topically to lock moisture into the skin. It makes it soft and smooth. The pH is very close to that of your normal skin, so it makes it gentle. It's also safe for the skin and the environment, and it's naturally occurring. So if you use a humectant like vegetable glycerin before putting the oil on, it's going to bind to the water molecules on the surface of the skin and deeper. You want to stay hydrated orally too, of course. Now, a couple questions. Can you use what's in your cabinet of oils, maybe your cooking oils? What are you looking for in it? Many people have, say, olive oil, coconut oil, sunflower oil in their kitchen, but what we're looking for here is organic, unrefined products. Yes, virgin coconut or extra virgin olive oil is an example of that. Most other oils you're going to find in your cabinet are going to be refined oils for cooking, meaning they were heated to very high temperatures and there are additives and chemicals in those. so that they're good for cooking. That's not what you want for your face. You want to look on the bottle for cold pressed, organic, unrefined, as much as possible, oils. And that's what's going to have the most antioxidants. The good news is that cold pressed oils are readily available, very inexpensive. And again, the ones I like are in the links below this video. If you're wondering what cold pressing is, it's a method of oil extraction from the organically grown seeds, fruits, and nuts at a relatively cool temperature without using any chemical solvent. And that protects the oil from rancidity. That's why it lasts so long. But it also leaves all those antioxidants in there, and it gives it that aroma that we talked about. The cold pressed oils are more superior in quality than any of the refined oils that are in your kitchen. So keep that in mind. If you've enjoyed this video, I put a complete video up here on which oils exactly do what for your skin. And I put one down here on supplements for your skincare routine that'll keep your skin, body beautiful, healthy, and vibrant.